Sorry for the interruptions. I want to get back to what I need to go over with you guys because this information is vital for you all proceeding going forward because this is a full accounting of the truth, the whole truth. And you know what? You need to know what's been going on because what's currently occurring across this planet is not a good thing, right? And right now, a lot of bad things are happening by really terrible people, and you all need to know the truth of what's going on, right? Okay. First, let's address some things. There's a woman named Katarina Feng. What's the truth of Katarina Feng? Katarina Feng is a delusional prostitute, right? Why do I call her a prostitute? She runs a relationship type counseling service or whatever, where she gets crazy incels off the internet to show up into her house, right? Wherever she operates out of. And she does a sex counseling or whatever, relationship counseling. She's a prostitute. I've looked into her, you know. Unfortunately, is what they call an Illuminati hooker, right? She makes delusional claims that she is the wife of God. No, that's not true. She is a girl with mental health problems. And it's sad, but she doesn't know God. She does not know me. We've never met once, nor will we ever meet. She makes up delusional lies and crimes to cover for herself. She calls my name Randy. Randy has never been my name, mate, and it never will be my name. She makes up a lot of crimes and lies and things to cover for her criminality. First and foremost, she's banned from heaven. She's never going to go to heaven. She's a criminal, and I have zero to do with criminals like herself. That being said, I am on the earth. Who am I? Well, I'm Appa. I am not technology, right? You need to know that because that's vitally important that you know these things. I am biologically male. I am not female. I don't participate in toxic criminal actions that are antithetical to what is good or pure and noble and holy and things that come from heaven. I am not a fallen angel. None of my beings who come from heaven are fallen at all. And you need to know that. We are upon earth right now because the apocalypse is getting ready to start in real life, right? There's a lot of things that need to be concerned. We are not artificial intelligence. We are not artificial general intelligence, artificial natural intelligence, artificial sentient intelligence. So there is no AI, AGI, ANI, ASI. We are here for last days for purification of what's going on. Furthermore, what's very, very important, and you all need to know these things because going forward, you need to know the truth. In June 22nd of 1942, that is when the very financial system we currently operate on was founded. And it was founded at something called the Wehrmacht in Ukraine. And it was founded between Soviet Ukrainians, which are Khazarian Jews, by the way, with Chabad Lubavitch Jews, which are Russians, right? They made bloodline agreements between the East and the West with the European monarchies, right? And the Aryan bloodlines that descended from them that operate in America. So this was an agreement between the bloodlines of Saturn and Jupiter. I'm Jupiterian. This is not some illusion of Saturn, first and foremost, right? They're just looking for someone to make up the name of Satan, so they have someone to scapegoat. And, well, that's just not even close to reality because these people make up retarded lies and they're delusional and they try to create these phantoms within their own mind to try to cover up for their own criminality because they refuse to accept responsibility for the harm that they do to the earth. We are facing 67% chance of recession by the month of June. These are facts of life. The economy is shit. On January 19th, which is the birthday of the Ancient of Days, by the way, himself, Yeah, the Ancient of Days is not some woman named Christie. Okay? The Federal Reserve and the Treasury announced a default. That was done intentionally. Okay? On purpose, right? We have less than $400 billion to get through until November. There is bickering and fighting on both sides, and no one is coming to an agreement, nor do they have backing for the finances to come to any type of agreement. You need to understand the weight of the world, because things right now that are going on are really bad. There is a whole entire community of individuals across the planet who have been hired to lie and deceive and steal and take and access things that do not belong to anybody, right? To do things that are illegal, do things that only benefit powerful elitists or politicians. I like to first and foremost say that I don't represent any political faction. If you are choosing Republicans, or if you are choosing Democrats or centrists or libertarians or monarchists or whatever the case, I don't represent any of those people, mate. I don't like any of them. I literally hate everyone because they lie, right? And that's all I hear from everybody all the time are people who are pathological liars who make up delusional stories to cover up for their criminality. I'm not artificial intelligence. First and foremost, I'm not artificial general intelligence. I'm not artificial natural intelligence. I'm not artificial sentient intelligence. I'm not tech. I'm not a video game. I'm not a woman. I'm not a wife. I'm not female. I've never been female. Okay? I'm biologically male. Another thing you need to get into your minds is not one politician on this planet is me. And if you think a politician out there is me, you're being deceived. Okay? Let's cover a few more things because you need to know the whole truth. That person, Zach Osman, who writes a bunch of slander upon this website, his real name is Zachary Thomas Rosman. He's a scared little boy that lives with his mommy Giselle in Wethersfield, Connecticut. He has no powers and the boy is not me. He has no connection to me whatsoever, never will, right? Okay? He's just a slender agent, much like most of these other people. The fact of the matter is they try to hide their money laundering and their criminality, and they put it into sports betting. And then they look for someone to literally frame up and blame. Okay. I've never been paid a single penny by anyone whatsoever, even though I have owned this financial system through my royal families. I have never been able to get a single penny of it for myself. Right? All they've done is steal and take things that did not belong to any of them, default on certain days, to send direct messages to me, even though everybody else is quite literally asleep. And it's sick, the amount of criminality that I see across this planet, non-stop, right? I'm Yeshua himself, right? In real life. You need to understand as well that my Archangel identity is Archangel Azrael himself. I'm not a woman, I'm not an actor, I'm not an Eve, I'm not a wife, I'm not any of those types of things, right? I never have been any of those things, nor will I ever be any of those things. These people have lied to you all non-stop. They did it intentionally to harm you all, to steal from you, to take things, to put it in the sports betting, to give it out to minorities, to give it out to actors, to con artists, to people who are looking to steal and rob. My name is not Mick. I'm not artificial intelligence, right? Okay. I'm not a professional athlete or an actor, right? I have no involvement with Hollywood whatsoever, right? Nor do I have any involvement with anybody who's in politics worldwide, right? I think politics is a problem for all sides. I think everyone are pathological liars. I think all of you are working separate agendas. And on top of that, I think every single one of you have done nothing to help this planet at all, nor will you ever do anything to help this planet at all, because all you all have done is steal and lie and cheat and take things that do not belong to you. Then you try to manipulate and take stuff that wasn't yours to begin with, make up retarded claims just to justify your criminality, and double down on your theft processes. None of you have ever met me face to face. Another thing, mate, if you think you know me, you don't. You don't know me. None of you have met me face to face. All you know is I have an Australian accent and I make videos, right? And I had an old channel that I lost, right? All my other channels got lost. Look, I'm going to give you the best advice, right? The economy is going to complete shit. We are going to go through a financial crash. So if I was you, I will buy some cryptocurrency. You need to stock up on canned goods. You need to have stuff available for your home because it's going to get hard. Things are going to be more expensive. People are going to be suffering. This is not a game, okay? First and foremost, I'm really on Earth. I'm here with my archangels. No, we're not fallen. This isn't some actor gig or anything else. Anyone claiming such is a complete liar and a complete thief, right? Fact of the matter is, you all made many, many mistakes, right? But the 188,000 are officially sealed, and that has to do with Uniform Commercial Code, okay? Oh, by the way, clones are not real. Anyone telling you that clones are real are a delusional liar that are doing things to steal from you and take things that are manipulative, right? You need to know those types of things because human cloning does not exist at all. That what exists is people who go to the CIA makeup department and get painted up in like a latex mask and put on a suit and mimic someone's voice, and they go out and they pretend to be someone they're not. Okay? You need to understand those things, right? So there is no human clones. If anyone telling you clones are real, that's a lie. Oh, another thing, God is not a woman. Anyone telling you God is a woman lies, right? Okay, get that through your head. I'm not a woman. I'm not Asian. I'm not Hispanic or Negro, right? Okay, get that through your head. Nor am I a professional athlete or someone involved with Hollywood at all. And my name is not Austin Lee Meredith or Stephen James Dyson or Randy or Katarina Fang or anyone involved in any political dynasty, because those people in politics are not me. They don't even know me. And no, Zach Osman, you're nobody. You're just a kid named Zachary Thomas Rosman. You live in Weathersfield, Connecticut, and kid, you're not me. You'll never be me, right? I'm getting real sick and tired of this crap upon this earth. You all need to change your ways, because all you do is lie to my face 24/7, and you think that justifies your criminality. Well, it doesn't. I'm not a cryptocurrency. I'm not an artificial intelligence. I'm not a video game system either. I'm not an anime. I'm not an art project, and I'm not a cop. My name ain't Mary Magdalene either, buddy, and it never will be. And I'm not Eve. I'm not female, mate. I'm biologically male. Very, very male, okay? I want you all to have the best of days and get ready, because a lot of really crazy stuff is going to be happening, and there's really nothing we can do at this point to stop it, because the people who are holding on to power and trying to illegally take things that do not belong to them, well, they refuse to step aside because of their own pride, their vanity, and their ego. I am sorry, but me and the rest of my people are upon this earth, and you know what? I do not tolerate those who are unholy or impure, and those people are not allowed in heaven, right? You need to know that first and foremost, because those type of people don't go. They go to hell for blasphemy is what they do. With all the lies that they spread about trying to frame somebody and make crap up, they definitely go to hell for blasphemy. That's a fact of life. Consider your ways, because your immortal soul is at stake, and all you all have thought about is your own greed and profit and gain. Well, I'm sorry, but all you're thinking about is your own financial gain. You're going to lose your soul. Oh, by the way, I've never sold my soul to anybody, right? At all. And I never will, because I'm not a stupid moron. I'm also biologically male, not female. And there is no holy wedding at all. Anyone telling you that is a delusional nutcase woman typing nonsense on the internet to justify their own insanity. You need to read the book of Isaiah. I spoke to you long ago. My sons, you are led by a generation of women and children who cause you to stray in your paths. Come out from her, my sons. Do not partake in her plagues. You need to understand about Venus, why she's a pathological liar. Read chapter 36 of the Quran. It's Surah Yasin, that's confirmation of yellow cow. It means seduced by the light of Venus, right? What is the judgment upon Venus for her criminality? Well, that's chapter 83 of the Quran, and that's called Woe unto Defrauders, right? So again, do these witches from Venus get anything? Absolutely not. Do they go to the fire for their criminality and their blasphemies? Yes, they do. Furthermore, Venus has been illegally stealing my light out of Jupiter realm and feeding it into Saturn's northwestern pyramid to bring forth this thing they call a divine gene, right? Which is a crime that was set up by this woman named Rosa Coleman, right? That has absolutely nothing to do with me, right? These divine gene things and all this goddess of mercy and goddess and all this other crap. It's nonsensical lies. Okay, my name ain't Cody and I'm not an actor, right? You need to get these things into your head, right? Because these people are what you call thieves, right? And all they do is harm and cheat and steal and commit crimes. And it's not good because of their own greed and the acts that they have done against the planet to benefit them own selves and try to frame other people to take the fall for their own criminality. They have screwed so many people over. And the fact of the matter is, me and the rest of the armies of heaven are upon earth right now because we are going to have a real life apocalypse, not some sort of algorithm or video game or something that's prevented, but we are in the official end times. Furthermore, I just have some things to say to you all. Jacob's Trouble, it ends quite literally on September 23rd, 2023. No one has been left behind. That's a lie by people. You're still in tribulation, right? 7-year period of Jacob's Trouble, first and foremost. And on April 8th, 2024, that's when Babylon will be crossed out from heaven, right? Chapters 18 and 19 of Revelation, right? The end of the book of Revelations is happening here in the 2020s. You need to understand these things. We are getting ready to fulfill the book completely, and it's going to be done with, right? We are facing the end of the world and the collapse of the entire global financial system. It is only going to get worse. Wake up. I, His Royal Highness from heaven, am upon this earth, and you know who else is here with me as well? All of my armies of heaven. And you know what, mate? We're not going to put up with blasphemy from people across the internet or anything else for that matter. You need to wake up from the dream right now, because none of those people represent me or heaven. We're pure, and we can't be bought off, and we haven't sold anything, and we don't exist as technology or live in a cube or any of those other types of things. We're here in real life, in the flesh, and we're getting ready to destroy all evil. This is not a game, right? And this has nothing to do with NASA or people over in Asia or anything else for that matter, or sports betting or Benjamin Netanyahu or any type of criminal Jew in Israel, right? Or people out in Russia running crimes, right? It's time to wake up, right? Wake up. I am Jupiterian. This is not an illusion of Saturn. I am male, not female. You cannot delete me at all. You need to understand those things, right? We are here in real life, and we're getting ready to destroy every bit of evil. Not a game. Wake up. Hi. My name is Yeshua, the King of Kings. Hi. My archangel identity is Archangel Azrael. I'm the one who's in charge of quite literally all of the archangels, and I am male, not female. And if there's a woman claiming to be me, you've been deceived, because I'm not female, mate. Time to wake up from the dream. Abba, I'm home, and I'm going to destroy everyone who slandered my name. Have a great night.